Recently, I got recommended a video from a person who has the channel named Koda's Corner, who claimed to have made a working fan in vanilla Minecraft. What you see before you is my take on his problem. He couldn't figure out how to make it look half decent, and I'm by no means an expert, but this is the best I got. So this is the general overview of it. It's basically just a simple repeater clock going into a diagonal line. So you can see that each trapdoor switches every other game tick or one redstone tick. Could do it with observers, but I didn't have much success with it, and everything would be desynchronized or look bad. I also added some item frames to like try and at least give the illusion that it's spinning somewhat. It is reversible, so if you wanted to go clockwise or counterclockwise, you can do that. You can see it kinda, well, they kinda go their own race depending on which tick it is, but generally it doesn't really matter. Obviously, you can hook it up together like I've done so. I just mirrored it. You can basically copy it to this side 1-to-1 to have them synchronized. That would kind of require you to move the repeater clock though, but we'll get into that when I get to the tutorial. Just have a simple lever here or a toggle. You can do whatever kind of clock you want. You can literally just go and grab a redstone torch, just start it up like so, and then it will keep going. Yeah, so you can just do that. Just leave as is, but I'm not sure if it will carry over through reloading of the world. So that's why there's a lever here in case it fails or is on uneven chunks. Like this, it could very well break. Luckily the repeater clock is within the one chunk, at least here. But obviously when you're building it and you want to add it to a structure, like an industrial building, a factory, you kinda don't always think about chunk borders and stuff, but that's just technical stuff. Anyway, let's get into the tutorial. When you want to place the fan, you have to make sure that you have at least a 4x4 tile space available, off-centered. If you want a redstone to stick out on the right side, you need to have at least 2 tiles from where the fan blade should be. I like to use pale oak as it's very silvery. You can use birch if you prefer, or if you're an older version. But something like this. Just stick out the blocks in the back. And as you can see, we have 2 blocks here. For the first layer, we're gonna place a couple blocks with some spacing in between. We're gonna have one line here and another one line here with a few repeaters, like so. And then just drag some redstone dust back for the repeater clock later. Make sure to place blocks at the following positions. One here to make sure this repeater gets a redstone signal, as well as here for this other repeater to then link into this block who will power this trapdoor. Then we're gonna go ahead and place a few more blocks. Gotta start off with sneak placing this block here, followed by another one. Then we're gonna place a diagonal block like so, and remove this one. Take out some redstone dust on these 3 blocks. Put the repeater here and here. Then we're going to put another block, sneak placing on top of this one. Put redstone dust on top and right click it to be a spot dust. Once you place those blocks, go ahead and put a block by sneak placing a block right here. Then we're going to put a block sneak placing above this one. Drag another one, sorry, not that one. Drag a smooth stone slab or any slab of your preference to allow this wire connection. Then we're gonna connect this line back here and put a repeater like so into a block. And now this line here is finished. Then we're going to put a block right here to prevent the lower connection from reaching up here. Slabs necessary to make sure that this connection can still reach up. This block is to block it so this doesn't interfere with that one. Now your fan is pretty much ready. The only thing you're missing is a simple redstone clock, which again you can do whichever way you prefer. Just make a simple clock like so. And there you go. You now have a functioning fan. You may decorate it however you please. You may change the clock. But that's pretty much it.